I'm one of the product managers on the Flash Professional team, and as a product manager, our responsibilities are to kind of start setting the direction for the product, not just for the next cycle, but for a couple of cycles. And also, a part of the responsibilities is to reach out to our customers and kind of let us know what we're doing, get some feedback so that we make sure that what we're doing is the right thing to do, and that we actually do something that really solves the problem. Basically, the entire tour has been focused on one of the key things we see happening in the industry, which is multi-screen, being able to publish content not only for print, but also for web and multiple devices. So when we publish content, you're dealing with so many different form factors, and so helping customers solve that problem is something that we feel is one of the key challenges that we have to do over the next couple of years. Well, we're very well positioned. I think what we need to do is actually just continue to innovate in those areas. I mean, we do have some of the best tools and the tools that most of our customers are already using. What we need to do is to allow those users to use our tools and to add new capabilities to allow them to create content more effectively. For example, to be able to take the same type of suite that they're currently using, but allowing them to publish not only to what they've already done, for example, just print, but how to take print into the web, how to take web onto devices, how to take applications onto phones and tablets and televisions. And we have a great opportunity to give our users a set of tools that empowers them to create really cool content much easier than they can do it today. There's a lot of considerations. I mean, obviously, the world's changing. As I kind of talked all about it in the keynote, in the same keynote that we showed at Max, is there's a lot of things happening in the industry, and those changes are occurring around different screen sizes, formats, distribution models, and input methods. And so you have to be able to address those things. And there's some great kind of technology drivers happening. Processing power is increasing, batteries is increasing, internet connectivity is getting more sophisticated, and the bandwidth is increasing. So all these things drive kind of the changes in the industry. And so as you're considering creating content, you have to take all these things into consideration, and you have to build for them. So those are challenges, but those are things that can be easily solved with better tools and better white papers and better best practices. A couple things I think are going to be really driving changes in the next 6 to 12 months. First one is, as I mentioned, internet connectivity is getting more sophisticated in the sense that bandwidth is getting higher. So there's more and more bandwidth for users. But what's really interesting is that the connectivity the bandwidth is increasing faster with mobile devices than it is with wired devices. So there's going to be more people having a mobile device that's connected to the internet with a much faster speed than you have at home on the desktop. And that also will drive more people to connect to the internet with a mobile device. So within the next couple of years, we start seeing a trend where at some point, the people connected to the internet on a mobile device will outnumber those people connected with a desktop. And so that's really going to change the way that you look at who you're creating content for. Your number one audience is now going to be mobile devices and not desktops. So that trend is starting to happen now. It won't happen necessarily in the next 12 months, but it's something that you have to start thinking about now as you start seeing that happen over the next couple of years.